Live from the United Center in Chicago, it's the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic.
This should be a terrific battle today between two teams that match up well. Both teams will be looking to get off to a strong start.
The Bulls control the tip, and this ball game is underway. He tees it up, can't hit from downtown.
When you as the shooter think you have an open shot, and then all of a sudden you see a guy coming at you for the block, that can really affect your rhythm, and that's why the miss.
The defender not giving up any good looks.
Chicago foul to number 12.
Francis is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. Good on the first. He makes them both. Ball's passed around by the Bulls. Tight defense by Turkoglu.
Good pressure D to force that turnover.
Curry with quite a play.
He read his man perfectly, Mark.
Number 5. Bringing it up court. A nice steal by Howard. He just completed an outstanding defensive play.
Great timing, Mark. He picked the right moment to go for the ball.
Chandler denies the shot.
That was an outstanding block, Mark. He definitely has his moments on defense.
Jumper doesn't go. Gordon unguarded, no good. Howard is there. Can't get it to fall. He collects the rebound. Curry one-hands it. Francis taking a look from the right side. Turkoglu for the 3. Misfires from 3.
Gordon stayed with his man and forced him into a tough 3.
It's important not to give up easy looks from outside. Throws it down.
Gordon.
Marhq with a nice defensive play.
The quick hands to strip the ball and run it back the other way. He did a good job of harassing him into giving up the ball.
The Magic with great footwork to stay in front of their man. Howard with a tight-fisted defensive stand. Curry working the post. The pass played perfectly by Chandler. Chandler at the rim.
Howard with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Zard. That was quite a block. Francis in heavy traffic. Chicago is making a nice effort right now to keep the other team off the glass. Chandler from in close.
Orlando foul to number 12.
Chandler was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line.
The first foul in the final 2 minutes.
Misses his first. He gets 1 of 2. Howard with the shot. Shoots from downtown. The 3 doesn't go.
Cato used his size to take away the clean look and forced him into that miss.
Mobley with the jump shot. Hits for two. Marhq sets it up near the top. Curry working underneath.
To number 13.
They are now in the penalty.
That's his first personal. They are now in the penalty.
Makes the first. Curry sinks them both. Francis handling. Marhq with the nice steal.
His man exposed the ball, trying to set up for the first step, and he stripped him of it with his quick hands.
Up with the prayer. Can't hit from downtown. Turkoglu has been very well positioned defensively.
He's disrupting shots and making it difficult for the other team to score.
No good from three-point land.
Number 5 was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Mobley right up on his man. Curry with the facial.
He worked to get good post position, received the pass, and did a nice job of finishing inside.
The shot clock's been turned off. "13 seconds left to go in the quarter. Mobley from point-blank range.
To number
Chandler recognized that he had to foul to stop the basket.
He made a smart play, so now the other team will have to earn 2 points from the line.
Mobley.
It's good. He hits both. That's the end of the first. The Bulls lead by 5. They've been the better team thus far today.
There's still lots of time left to be played.
Lays it home.
Let's get another look at that play. Marhq is signaling for a post-up play. He wants to pass the ball inside.
5 on the shot clock.
Orlando foul to number 13.
Curry is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line.
Team foul, number 1.
It drops. Curry makes both free throws. Hits the 2.
Steve Francis.
Chandler setting up down low. Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. With the penetration, a spectacular dunk. Steve Francis. Brings it up court. Guarded closely by Turkoglu. Gordon from close range. Finger rolls, no good. The Magic control the defensive board.
They are clamping down on the second chance points, Mark. They're not giving up any offensive boards at all.
Lays it up for 2.
The Bulls are trying to stop them, Mark, but nothing is working.
It's tough to slow down a team that gets hot from the field. The ball being worked around by Chicago. Only 5 to get a shot off. Clock's at 3. The shot. Howard is definitely doing his part defensively to slow down the other team.
They're having a tough time making shots.
Rebound number 2. The Magic are doing a solid job of staying in front of their man.
Turnover. He comes away with that pass.
Turkoglu, a very nice defensive play.
His defensive pressure caused that turnover, Mark.
Mobley gets into the paint with the highlight dunk. Cuttino Mobley. Marhq pulling up from downtown, misses the turnaround. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Mobley. With the pull-up, the two's no good. Curry with good position. Howard stays on his feet, putting up the prayer. Turnaround, no good.
He reacted quickly and challenged the three. A very impressive effort.
Mobley with the jumper. Mobley is 4 for 6 from the field. Sent back by Turkoglu. Solid defensive play by Howard. Oh, sends it back. Marhq with a hurried shot. Mobley with the ball. Gordon challenges. Gordon with 2 points and 3 rebounds. With the jumper, misfires from 3.
Francis extended himself there to force him into a difficult shot.
Marhq is called for reaching in. That's 2 personals on him.
That's the first foul in the final 2 minutes.
Loose ball, out of bounds. They nearly turned it over. That was not a smart pass.
They need to make sure the intended receiver is quick.
Oh, it's denied. Tyson Chandler flushes it down.
Tyson Chandler. The Magic pass it around, looking for a hole in the defense. Cuttino Mobley puts down the one-hander. Marhq bringing it up court. Curry working on his defender. Brings in another rebound. Marhq tries from downtown. Curry with the assist. The shot clock is not a factor now. Setting it up on the left. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Can't get the fadeaway to fall. Gordon able to reach for it. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Marhq has time. The setup by Curry. And on that note, the second quarter is finished. The Bulls lead by 3. Here are the key players at the half. Advances up court. Curry with a nice block.
He read the other player perfect.
What a play! Eddie Curry. Marhq knocked it loose and got the steal.
That was some good, pesky defense that time.
Gordon going to the bench after that encounter. He looks hurt.
Dwight Howard. That's his second personal. Team foul number 1.
It appears to be the left arm that got banged up.
No team likes to have injuries, but if one of your players sustains an injury, you'd rather it be your role players rather than one of your top guys.
Scottie Pippen.
Pippen able to hit from the line. He makes them both. Here's Francis.
Steve Francis.
Chicago went for the steal, but did not succeed.
The defensive player had no hope of recovering.
Intercepted by Turkoglu. Great effort on the defensive end.
He managed to disrupt the other team's offensive flow.
Sends the prayer. The three is off the mark.
That was a tough three, Mark. The defensive player was right there.
An impressive defensive stop by Howard. From in close, Chandler stopped the offensive player and sent him to the line. That's team foul number 1 on the Bulls. Francis sinks it from the line. 2 for 2. There's no doubt he got hurt on that play. Looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Really? Everybody's going down now?
Team foul number 2.
Not sure if it's his hand or his arm, but it was definitely his right side that got hurt. The only bright side to his injury is that he's a complimentary player. And this is a team which has other complimentary players who can take his place on the floor. If it were one of their main guys, or maybe if it were one of their go-to guys, they'd be much more concerned.
Marhq gets them both. Gets to the shot from behind.
He stayed with his man and read the play perfectly. Great block.
We're seeing some passing by Chicago. Pippen releasing.
Cato is not allowing anything easy down low.
He did an outstanding job pressuring the ball. Marhq advances the ball. Fires from downtown. Off the mark with the turnaround. They are doing an excellent job of grabbing those defensive rebounds.
This is something their team takes pride in, their hustle on the defensive boards.
Comes up blocked from behind. Tyson Chandler. Marhq will not return to action. They have determined that he has suffered an injury to his arm, and they do not want to risk further damage. The feed by Marhq. Marhq doesn't take the fake. 10-set rejected from behind. Eddie Curry. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Curry, the strong finish.
Let's go, Curry.
Francis working from the right side.
2 minutes left in the
Number 5. Didn't bite on that one. Francis surrounded. It doesn't go. Pippen handling. Francis takes it away.
He picked the right moment to go for the steal.
And his tough defense caused that turnover. From down low with the spectacular move, Dwight Howard. The Bulls are lucky. Oh, what a block. Francis is fouled by Curry.
It's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
No good. He gets 1 of 2. Marhq working from the middle. Pargo from up close.
Thank you for the
Finger
like,
rolls
Jake.
it for 2. Mobley with defenders all over him. Sinks the jumper.
The Magic picked the right time to run an isolation play. The shooter made it look easy.
He elevates.
Orlando foul to number 12.
Pippen is fouled, and he's being sent to the line.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
He gets it to fall. He collects the miss. Pargo is met by Francis. Chandler right at the basket. Out of bounds off the miss. Less than 24 now. The shot clock is turned off. 10 seconds showing on the clock. A spectacular dunk.
Orlando's having a hard
They
time
just pushed
slowing
me
down
out
the
of the
other
way
team
on the
offensively.
They need to get a defensive stop to avoid getting discouraged. Setting it up. 5 left on the clock. Howard rises up. 3/4 of this one have been played. The Bulls lead by 1.
They can't afford to relax, Marv. This is still a close game.
It won't be easy to protect the lead down the stretch. Sets it up. Pargo with no room to breathe.
Jannero Pargo.
Francis bringing it up.
Nice strip. You've got to watch his quick hands.
He blows the layup. The layup doesn't go. Howard advances the ball. Gets to it from behind.
The other team is stepping up the defensive pressure. They need to be careful here.
That was close to being a turnover. Chandler tries to back him down. Tyson Chandler throws it down. Pargo is all over his man. 10 on the shot clock. Turgaloo launching from downtown. Can't get the tip in.
Curry has been a force so far in this game on the defensive boards. His athleticism and his physicalness have really been on display in this game.
Steve Francis.
Francis with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Number 5 hits the free throw. Cato with his 3rd board of the night. Howard with the notion to fire. Misses the 2. Number 5 played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. Chandler at the basket.
To number 12.
The defensive foul committed by Howard. Personal foul number 5. Chandler able to hit from the line. The rebound missed the tip. Four to shoot. Down. Oh, rejected. Pargo is not buying. What a move. Steve Francis. Cato with the sound defense.
Orlando continues to do a very good job of crashing the boards at the defensive end.
Chandler knocks it away. Sent away by Curry.
2 minutes left.
Denies him from behind. Brings it up court. Francis elevates and shoots.
Curry, nice job of denying the open look to force the miss.
They are sharing the ball on the offensive end. The three doesn't go.
Howard is crashing the boards and making sure the other team doesn't get any second chances.
They have no more fouls to give.
It's the first foul in the final 2 minutes. Howard at the rim. To number 3. Chandler sends him to the line with a smart play.
He made sure the offensive player didn't score.
Howard draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. It drops.
Chandler is doing a stellar job rebounding the basketball. He's playing with energy and crashing the boards on every possession. Chandler saw an opening, cut to the basket, and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
And a timeout is used by Orlando. Marhq steals the pass. The delivery by Chandler. The Magic looking to set something up. They call a timeout. Tries one from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. The height discrepancy creating problems for the shooter there.
A good screen should free up that guy for some open looks. Right now, it's just too much of an advantage for the defender.
Marhq off on the first attempt. He's 1 of 2.
Timeout for the Magic.
Pippen comes up with it.
And they run it back up court. A nice defensive stop that time, using his quick hands to get the steal.
It's good. Their coach has to be happy with how this game is going. They're in front by a comfortable margin.
Marv, as a player, Scott Skiles was known for his toughness and his competitiveness. Qualities he's clearly trying to instill on this team. The Bulls just need to use up the clock and play smart basketball. Great defensive pressure, Marv. They forced him into a backcourt violation.
Four on the clock. Number 5 gets it off with 3 left. The assist by Marhq. The shot clock is off as they play this out. Lays it home. Rejected from behind. Kelvin Cato. Out of bounds on the loose ball.
Chicago ball.
The clock's run out. The Bulls have won it. The final score is 49-38. Francis didn't have one of those monster games that he's capable of.
Well, that's more a testimony to how much is expected of him. You look at his numbers, and for any other player on his team, you'd say he had a good night. They limited his points, and his other teammates couldn't make up the difference. That's how they were able to come away with a win.
Here is tonight's player of the game. Coming to you live from the United Center in Chicago, it's the Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons. Wallace is a tremendous ball player that deserves. Chicago gains control and heads up the floor. At the basket, with the gorgeous move, takes the contact, adjusts his shot in midair, and gets it to go. Marhq checks his man tight and counted. The layup doesn't fall. Able to pull in his first rebound. Wallace working from the middle. Billups with the change of direction. Billups with the facial. From the post.
To number 3, Ben Wallace.
Curry is fouled and early charge to Wallace.
Number 1.
Good on the first. Curry sinks them both. Hamilton setting it up. With the pull-up, yes! The Pistons with nice help defense to stay between their man and the rim. He serves up the facial. Tyson Chandler. He doesn't go for the fake. Backing down. Wallace working the post. Shots no good.
Chandler is refusing to give up easy baskets down low.
He made a nice effort to force the opposing player. Blocked from behind.
What a defensive play.
A spectacular stop that time by Wallace. Some patience being shown by Chicago. Hamilton swats it away. And that was a terrific defensive play.
He timed it perfectly to deny him the shot.
He crosses over.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Only 5 to get a shot off. The Pistons are playing solid defense.
They saw an opportunity to run a post play and took advantage.
He sets up on the left side.
The quick hand timed that swipe perfectly and took it away from him. Nice job challenging the three.
Well, we're seeing solid defensive pressure applied by Billups. Gordon, little room to move. That's his first. Rejected from behind. Wallace with a nice defensive play.
He's really moving right now defensively. Marhq is calling for a post-up play. He wants to get the ball down low.
Shot clock's at 5. 2 seconds. 1 to shoot. Marhq was not able to get it off. It's a 24-second violation. Hamilton handling. Wallace working on his defender.
Defensive foul to number 2.
They have no more fouls to give.
In the final 2 minutes.
First shot is good. Wallace gets them both. Prince is doing a very good job of staying with his man.
The defensive pressure has been very effective, Mark.
Prince got the worst of that collision.
That right arm looks like it got the worst of it on that foul. I don't think the coach knew which player got injured at first. I'm betting he's relieved it wasn't one of his franchise guys.
The Bulls able to take advantage of the three-point play. Billups with the jumper. It's for 2. A flurry of passes by Chicago. Backs him down. Powers it through.
They did a very nice job of getting the ball into the post and scoring down low.
Wallace is backing down his defender. Rasheed Wallace. He won't be denied. He is a terrific ball player.
Top billing. Just look at him. He's so calm despite having the spotlight shining on him. He's having a strong game tonight. He's carrying them early on.
Setting it up on the right. Can't get it to drop. Chandler soars for the rebound. Gordon is met by Hamilton. .11 seconds to go in this quarter. Can't hit for 2. The shot clock is off. Marhq creating the turnover, and here they come.
A nice job that time of stripping it from down low.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Bulls trail by 1. Still plenty of time to turn this game around.
They need a big effort in the second quarter.
Marhq with the quick hand.
Nice anticipation that time. He saw his man holding the ball down low and took it from him.
Foul to number
Hamilton
32.
with the foul. That's his first personal, first team foul. Makes the first. Marhq makes both free throws. Wallace goes to the back down. Doesn't get the long 2.
Chandler uses height advantage over the shooter to force the tough shot and the miss.
The ball is passed around by the Bulls. Hamilton staying eye to eye with his man. He got a piece of that pass with the jumper. The two's no good. Hits the finger roll. Blanketed by Curry. 4 to shoot. Rejected by Curry. Rejected from behind. Rip Hamilton, the strong finish. Marhq with the ball. Phillips takes it away.
He went for the steal and forced the turnover. A very impressive defensive play.
Dupree from down low. Chicago is preventing the other team from getting second chance opportunities.
They're working very hard to rebound the basketball at the defensive end.
Wallace with the foul. That's his first personal, second team foul. He gets it to fall.
Into the game.
Denton
for the Chicago
enters the game for the first time tonight for the Bulls. Dupree with good position. Advances up court. Dupree in heavy traffic. Dupree was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. Good on the first. Dupree sinks them both. With the emphatic dunk, Eddie Curry. The Pistons working it around. Picked off by Curry. He changes direction. Deflected. Marhq bothered by Phillips with the bucket and the foul.
That's his second personal, team foul, number 3. Shooting 1 for Chicago, Kirk Hinrich.
The Bulls able to add one more from the line for a three-point play. He puts one up. Post shot is no good.
They continue to work very hard on the defensive board. The other team is getting very few second chances.
Chandler with the facial. Tyson Chandler.
2 minutes to go in the second quarter.
Stifling defense by Chandler. The Pistons nearly turned it over.
The defensive player got a hand on the ball.
Phillips draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. First shot is good. He hits both. From down low, the defensive pressure continues. That was a solid effort near the basket by Wallace. A nice defensive play by the one-time Tar Heel.
Rasheed Wallace has a great all-round game. He not only scores a lot of points, but he also plays solid defense.
Brings it up court. It is no good from downtown. Wallace at the basket. It doesn't drop for him. He got hit on that play, made the adjustment to get it off, and it just did not fall.
This team is on a roll defensively.
The defensive pressure is being led by Wallace. Phillips
For the weak foul, that was not a good play. If you're going to foul in that situation, you have to make sure the shooter has no chance to make the basket.
The Bulls missed on a three-point play opportunity. Gordon steals the pass. He pressured the ball and forced a bad pass.
He's showing a lot of energy on the defensive end right now.
The turnover caused by Dupree. The Bulls continue to do an exceptional job of playing pressure defense.
The other team has turned the ball over numerous times. Great defensive pressure, Mark. They forced them into a backcourt violation.
No good from the left of the circle. Here's Ding. Takes it up with both hands. The shot clock is not a factor now. Ten seconds to go in this quarter. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulls. Five left on the clock. Dupree tries to answer at the other end. That's the end of quarter number 2. The Bulls lead by 7. Wallace
Here are the
must be
key
really
players at
looking
the half.
forward to this halftime break. Prince wants to play and is returning to the floor.
I'm surprised this team is letting him go back in. He may be able to contribute out there, but should he make that injury worse, it'll cost.
Oh, a great rejection. One hands it. Phillips advances the ball. He tees it up, misses the two. Hamilton not able to answer at the other end. Backing down. Wallace with block from behind. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touch by the Pistons. Clock's at 4. Heinrich clocks at 4. The layup doesn't go. Advances up court. Phillips sets it up on the right side.
Defensive foul to number 2,
Curry gets called for the foul and picks up his third. Phillips is good on the first. He makes them both. Right at the basket.
defensive
Wallace
foul to
with
number
the foul.
36,
That's his
Rasheed
second personal,
Wallace.
first team foul. Chandler sinks it from the line. Gets his hands on his first board of the game. Blocked from behind by Curry.
That was an inspiring defensive play, Mark. He's showing a lot of energy on defense.
Heinrich with the helper.
Curry.
Hamilton with the jump shot. Comes up empty. They look very sharp right now on the defensive end.
The other team is having a very difficult time scoring baskets.
With the highlight dunk.
Ben Gordon.
Heinrich with the nice strip.
He forced him to cough it up, and they're off and running.
Wallace made sure the shooter did not complete the play.
The defense was beat. A foul was the only way to stop the basket.
Makes the first.
Heinrich gets them both. Phillips taking a look from the right side. Hamilton with defenders all over him. Heinrich with it on the right side. The Pistons are playing right up on their men. Backs him down. Curry called for stepping out of bounds. Throws it down. Chauncey Billups. Heinrich with the ball. Ignoring the hit fake, played right where he is by Prince. Chandler from in close. Hits it and the foul.
This is why you never give up on a shot even when there's contact. Just throwing it up there gives you a chance for a three-point play. You've got nothing to lose.
They're looking to add to this lead. Quite a performance thus far tonight. Their coach has to be happy with their play.
Scott Skiles understands the importance of doing all the little things well. He ended his career having shot almost 89% from the charity stripe. That makes him one of the all-time greats from the line in the NBA.
Here's Billups. Here's another look, Czar. Heinrich working from the middle. Pulling up. Yes! The Bulls come up with an answer on the offensive end. Billups working from the right side. He crosses over. Gets two with the finger roll. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Heinrich fires from deep. Misses the tip-in.
Prince forced his man into a difficult three by getting in front of him.
His defensive positioning was rejected from behind. Tyson Chandler.
They're playing with intensity on defense and forcing the other team to make mistakes.
Heinrich with the strip. The strong finish. Eddie Curry. The shot erased by Curry. Sent away by Deng. Loose ball, last touched by the Bulls. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Clock shows 11 seconds. The close one's no good.
Chandler with another defensive rebound. He's been very active so far.
And here we have the end of the third quarter. The Bulls lead by 13. Some clock being used by the Bulls. What a play. He collides midair with the defender, somehow was able to make the adjustment and gets the shot to fall. Amazing. Deng sends it back. Brings it up court. Shoots from downtown. No good from three-point land. Wallace has been a standout so far, rebounding the basketball at the defensive end.
He's making sure the other team doesn't get second.
Oh, it's denied. Billups surrounded. Gordon getting away with the contact.
His man had him that time with the pump fake, but failed to make the shot and didn't get the call either. He was lucky that time.
Coleman with the tight defense. He elevates, can't hit for two. Deng with a second board of the game. He misses the leg. Grabs his first board of the game. Hamilton loses him with the crossover. Swatted by Curry. Coleman covered by Chandler. Coleman has to fire with the clock down.
Turnover. Nice defense that time, using his quick hands to take it away.
Here's Heinrich. Out of bounds. A loose ball last touched by the Pistons. Rejected from behind by Coleman. Here's Hamilton. The two's no good. He serves up the facial. Derek Coleman. From the low block. Deng gets another board with the jumper. Here's Hamilton. Straight away for two from the top of the circle. The Pistons continue to rotate and stay in front of their opponent. Heinrich launches it. Hamilton with the foul. That's his second personal. First team foul. It's good. Two for two. The Pistons trying to keep pace with their opponents. Bring some new players into the game. Smothered by Heinrich.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
From the paint, the dish off by Prince. The nice handoff for the assist.
He was able to adjust at the last second and got that pass through for the assist.
Heinrich defended by Billups. Great ball movement. Out of bounds on the loose ball. From behind for the block. Four on the clock. 2 seconds.
Defensive
Chandler elevates and shoots. They've used their last foul.
In the last 2 minutes.
No good. Couldn't get either to fall. We have a timeout called by Detroit. The three is off the mark. Comes up short from the baseline.
The Pistons have a tough task here. They're down big with very few possessions to go.
Billups out of the crowd. Can't get it to go from in close. Guarded tightly by Billups. Curry puts it up. He hustles it down. Gordon with the pressure, hits the two. They've switched the shot clock off.
Turns it over. What a play to take it away from him.
This one is in the books.
The Bulls pick up the win on their home court. A good all-around effort.
They should be very pleased with the win. Here's tonight's player of the game.